back again. This time we're making vegetable lasagna today on Food for Thought, where we put thought into the food so you don't have to. So of course, you know, you're used to lasagna with meat. Meat is good, I guess, but vegetables are even better. So this lasagna is going to have squash, zucchini, onions, spinach, carrots, and of course, you know, your mozzarella cheese and marinara sauce. So the first thing we're going to do is chop our vegetables up very nicely. Just chop them all up, put them in something so you can saute them. So we're gonna saute our vegetables for our vegetable lasagna. I have here squash, zucchini, and onions. I'll pour a little extra virgin olive oil in my pan. And then, oh, maybe a little more. Just enough to coat the pan, you know, give the vegetables a little bit of flavor. Throw them in. This is liquid aminos. It's a vegetable protein seasoning made from healthy proteins, you know, essential proteins that you don't usually get, like alanine, glycinine. You know, you probably don't know what that is because I don't either. But we're supposed to have it and we don't get it. So I'm gonna put it in the food. It actually tastes really great. It's a substitute for soy sauce. It kind of has like a soy sauce type flavor, but not really. So yeah, just spray it in. Great way to make something, you know, more healthy, but it also, you know, seasons whatever you're making too. We'll put that in there with our vegetables, let them cook for a while, just enough to get tender, because we don't want you to bite into something that, you know, is hard in your lasagna. You want to make it nice and tender. Okay, so now we're gonna make the filling for our lasagna. I've chopped up some fresh basil, put it in a bowl, and then we're going to add our ricotta cheese, 2 cups. I use part skim because it's better for you, of course, since it doesn't use all milk. I'm also going to add 2 eggs to this mixture. This is the filling inside of the lasagna, you know. Everybody's had lasagna before. That might be a little bit more than 2 cups, but we'll make it work. Gonna mix it all up. That basil is gonna season this cheese because the ricotta is pretty bland most of the time. So we don't want to have any bland in our lasagna. So we're gonna mix it all up. As well as you can mix it. Might be a little tough. The texture of the ricotta is a little weird. But just keep mixing until you can't mix anymore. And then add your 2 eggs. Make sure you don't get any eggshells in there. Hope I didn't get any in there. See, that kind of changes the consistency a little bit. Makes it a little bit easier to mix up. So you're gonna keep mixing. And this is what goes inside of our lasagna. So another one of our vegetables inside of our vegetable lasagna is spinach. And spinach is also another great thing for you with vitamin A, calcium, vitamin C, iron, folate, all that's in spinach. So it's a superfood, so we want to make sure we get a lot of it. So we're going to saute it the same way that we sauteed our other vegetables, except you should also keep in mind that spinach is a leafy green, so of course it's going to shrink. But spinach, it shrinks a lot. you might like watch. We're gonna start out with this much spinach and we're gonna end up with not that much spinach. So make sure you add enough spinach to, you know, cover the whole pan. Make sure you cover yourself because you're gonna need it. So like I said, remember how much spinach we would start out with and how much we would end up with. Because this doesn't look like the same spinach that we put in there, but it is. Same amount, it just shrivels up really easily. So you want to make sure you don't overcook the spinach because when you overcook it, you take out the nutrients. So I don't really like to have the burner on anything higher than 4 when I'm making the spinach. Sometimes even lower than that. You just want to make it so that the spinach is tender. That's it. You don't want to cook it too much. It looks pretty tender to me. So we use oven-ready lasagna for our lasagna. So we wouldn't have to boil the noodles, but if you prefer to boil the noodles, go ahead. We layered our first layer with pasta noodles down, and then we spread the ricotta cheese over. We sprinkled some carrots, some shredded matchstick carrots. Then we put spinach, zucchini, and squash and onions into it, and then I sprinkled mozzarella cheese over it. And now I'm going to pour some marinara sauce over it. For your next layer, you just do the same thing. Put the noodles down and put your ricotta cheese over. Spread it. It gets mixed in with your marinara. It's okay. It's all going down the same pipe. Going to top our lasagna with more sauce. And then we'll spread it over, of course. And spread the sauce a little, Just make sure the noodles are covered. You'll top it with Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese is actually the healthiest cheese for you. In case you didn't know. You know, cheese is not very healthy. Clogs your arteries. But the white cheeses are better for you. So we're going to top with Parm and mozzarella. And lasagna's going in the oven. So now we put it in the oven at 350 for an hour and a half, and that's it.